What is up? What up?
What up?
How's it going tonight?
Going good.
So what happened up with the change up? I thought we were doing a live because I do all my interviews live usually.
I don't know. I just figured the last time we did this, we had technical difficulties, so I figure why not do it on a PC? You know what I mean?
No. Okay, but anyways, let's get into this. So tell us a little bit about yourself. What's your name on and off stage? Where are you from? What's your hobbies outside of music? Things like that.
So for those that don't know, my name is DJ Phatzo. I'm going to take this off for a second. My name is DJ Phatzo. I am a solo independent artist. Released my first record, Path of the Fat, 2017. Outside of music, I am a wrestling game speedrunner. I currently hold 4 world records for backyard wrestling too. And as of about 4 hours ago, I hold a world record for SmackDown vs. Raw 2009.
All right.
So a jack of all trades.
Uh, what's your favorite food, song, and place?
Steak. Put me on the spot, man. Oh, song. Lately, I've been getting into super famous fun time guys. So positive by them, and then location, my home.
What was that last one? Super happy
Super
fun
famous
time?
fun time guys.
Okay, I was like, wait, what? Who's that? I haven't heard of them, honestly. Yeah.
Some random group I found just in my feed
Okay, so
recently.
so so what are they like?
If Deadpool was an artist, that's basically what you get.
If
It's
Dead
got
if
Mr. Eight Legs and then some guy named Whipstick.
if Deadpool was an artist, you
If
said?
Deadpool was an artist, just
Okay,
it's two guys and they just don't give a fuck.
okay. And your favorite place?
Home.
Home. Okay, okay. Nothing wrong with being at home. I get that.
Absolutely.
Is there anyone currently special in your life? Friends,
There is not.
family, significant others, nothing of that sort?
Nope.
Okay. Tattoos. You got tattoos?
I
No
got nothing.
tattoos.
I'm a blank canvas.
Dang. So if you did get a tattoo, what would it be?
Probably be the charity, not charity, the organization logo that I started.
Okay.
The speedrunning organization that I started 2 years ago now, and I'd probably get that logo done. You can actually see it right there. It's the little reels in the back.
Okay. Hell yeah. Uh, what is your craziest story that you can tell?
Crazy story. I don't really have too many like crazy, huge stories.
Right.
Just a bunch of little ones.
Right.
So currently, that reverb's getting a little. So currently, I work for Pop Murphy's as a shift supervisor,
Okay.
and the way that we get into these registers, like do our transactions with these cards. Well, my card goes missing one day. Whatever. I still have my manual password to go in and do what I need to do.
Right.
This DoorDasher comes in, gets his pizzas, does what he needs to do, and goes about his business. Comes back about 5 minutes later. It's like, hey man, can you check out this gift card for me? Hands it to me, and I look down at it. I'm like, look at the card. I look at him. I'm like, this is my card. He's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, this is the card that I used to get into the register with. He got it as a tip. I have many horror stories. I've been an assistant manager for Burger King. I've spent 5.5 years with Walgreens, 5 years, 4 stores in 3 states, including Vermont, Wisconsin, and Minnesota. I worked the store that I worked for in Minnesota, 20 minutes from where George Floyd was killed. So 2020 was a beautiful time to transfer to Minnesota. I had a guy come in and try to weaponize COVID against us because we wouldn't sell him 15 things of toilet paper.
Oh
He's like,
man.
"You don't sell me all this toilet paper, I'm gonna infect you all with coronavirus." I'm like, "Dude, get the fuck out of here! Like, you're fucking tripping."
That
The worst story I have was working in Vermont.
okay.
The drug of choice in Vermont was heroin.
Okay.
In Minneapolis, in St. Louis Park, it was meth. St. Johnsbury, it was heroin. We had this regular couple that would come in on a daily basis and shop, and they wouldn't even make it blatant they were trying to steal from us.
Right.
This chick comes in like 10 minutes to close and starts, purchasing cosmetics.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, she starts running up and down her aisles, and I'm following her. We shouldn't have been, but whatever. What are they going to do? Fire me? The store shut down recently.
Right.
And I find her, and she makes eye contact with me. Walks up to me walks up to me and shoves all of the cosmetics that she was going to purchase into my hands forcefully. She's like, "Oh, I'll be right back. I forgot my wallet." Walks out the front door, probably with a bunch of other merchandise I didn't see. I move my pinky an inch, touching the paper that's on those cosmetics. And keep in mind, them cosmetics are like, 10, 15, $20 a piece. The paper is wet. This bitch tried to gum open packages of cosmetics.
Ugh.
I very calmly walked up front. I threw it all in the trash. I said, "Fuck it. I will deal with this tomorrow." And I was putting on so much hand sanitizer, I swear to God, I was taking skin off. The best one, though, is for whatever reason, we were cleaning out the coolers and we left this thing of Nesquik chocolate milk on the shelf on
Okay.
an end cap. Completely forgot about it, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, here comes that same tweaker coming in,
Okay.
and she starts drinking it. And that thing had been sitting out on the shelf. I'm not proud to admit this. Had been probably sitting on the shelf for about 4 hours. She stole nasty ass milk that was not fit for human consumption. And I told my store manager this. He laughed his ass off, and that dude was a former cop. He then told the district manager who was here, and he laughed his ass off. I didn't see them for a couple of weeks.
Oh man.
I have many stories from retail, some great, some terrible. Well, most of them terrible.
All right. So what got you into making music and what age did you start at?
So I started in 2010, 2011, kind of as a hobby to keep myself occupied. My grandmother had just passed away. I was bouncing around from halfway home to halfway home at 18 years old. Um, I dabbled with it on and off, mainly due to the circle of friends that I was keeping.
Right.
Originally, just there was a big blowout, and the whole group separated. Didn't want anything to do with them. Put it down for a couple of years. Picked it back up, and my old producer, who I actually just did a set with at BGMCon 2023, got me back into it, and we started banging tracks out. And then he disappeared for a couple of years. I became homeless, and then I set that down from 2013 to about 2017. I set it down, and then I reunited with Tennessee CDK, who is the man responsible for giving me an identity in the underground. Um, I shot him a random song that I had been messing with called Speed Running,
Okay.
and he kind of encouraged me to finish the song, which then turned into a whole album. 2 years later, uh, July 9th, 20 or July 7th, 2019, I released my first album, Path of the Fat, also known as the 7 Year Story. It went through so many changes and so many different things. My current project, the Speedrunning EP, it will be dropping in October 13th, which will mark 10 years as a speedrunner.
Damn. You've been speedrunning for 10 years?
October 13th, 2013 was the day that I picked up speedrunning.
Damn.
Discovered speedrunning when I was homeless, and it is the thing that I widely consider as the thing that saved my life.
Hey, hell yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
Exactly. And speedrunning as a whole has changed so much in the last 10 years, whether it's streaming platforms, popularity in games, accessibility to games, marathons are becoming more of a widespread thing. It's great.
Hell yeah. I'm not gonna lie, Pokemon cards is my coping thing right now.
It's actually funny you mentioned Pokemon. I speedrun Pokemon Yellow, Generation 1.
Oh shoot.
So
Hell yeah.
it's interesting. Gen 1 is very broken in the sense that red, blue, and yellow, and to a lesser extent, green. Um, it's normal for about 5 minutes until you do a very specific manipulation to get a Nidoran with perfect stats, and then by the time you hit, what is it? The hell is it? Uh, the town with the once you hit Pokemon Tower, you
Yep.
start abusing the shit out of X accuracies, which is broken. The long story of it, the long story short is X accuracy in Gen 1 was supposed to raise like 30%. Instead, it raises it by 100. So everything you do hits. And when you start using Horn Drill, which is 120 power and 30% accuracy, you can imagine it's just boom, 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 done. Elite Four is done in 5 minutes, if that.
Oh my god. I never knew that.
Yeah, Gen 1 is a broken mess. You can do just about anything with that series.
Man, here I was
They,
beating the Elite Four the hard
they
way.
had through a glitch called arbitrary code execution. They had a live Twitch chat going through that 1 year at an Awesome Games Done Quick.
Yeah. That's crazy. Damn. Yeah, see now, if I knew about this stuff back when I was playing when I was a kid, man, I would have
I'll
been.
see. Back when you were playing it, the big thing that they knew was missing no. Like missing no in terms of glitches for this game.
Yeah.
This game in particular is like it is like 10 inches on the tip of the iceberg. It's nothing.
Wait, compared to
Sorry, what?
it's nothing compared to.
It's nothing compared to some of the glitches that you can do in this game.
Okay, okay.
Like the first 3 generations of Pokemon games are busted. Gen 3 isn't as busted as say Gen 1 or Gen
So
2.
I gotta ask, is that whole glitch with Mew? Is that rumor? Is that true?
The glitch to get through that is 100% accurate. It's a glitch called trainer fly.
How do you do that?
There's a specific trainer that you interact with that you come down and the frame before he sees you, you open the menu, fly, go battle another specific trainer, go back to the closest town to that trainer. Your menu pops open, and then when you close it, it instantly starts a battle. And then, depending on the IDs of the two trainers that you use for the glitch, you'll spawn any Pokemon.
Huh?
Lavender Town was the name I was trying to think of.
Huh? That's pretty dope.
It is.
Yeah. See, now I always thought it had something to do with that truck over by the SSN.
No, but it's funny that you mentioned that. In Archipelago randomizers, they actually have a setting that if you interact with that truck, you will find a random encounter.
Huh?
Oh, modders have put in so much crap into these games. Just found a way to get the Triforce in free enough time after 23 years. and it's maddening. It's like 400,000 frame perfect inputs in less than 2 minutes, and it's done by a machine.
Interesting.
I'm gonna send you that video. It will blow your mind.
Oh,
See,
hell.
I'm a walking, talking, useless encyclopedia of random game shit you never knew you needed to know.
All right. So I guess we're gonna move into the next question about music. Who influenced your music?
It's a combination of my hype man from VGMCon, True Legit, and Canna CDK.
Okay.
Easily Canna CDK though in the last couple of years. Like
Okay.
for real. If it was not for that man, there wouldn't be no DJ Phatzo. There would probably not be any Speedermiser or speedrunning world record. Nothing. I owe so much to that man.
Hell yeah. Um. What's your writing process like when you're writing a song?
Writing process, it starts with a beat, trying to find something that I can like write to, and then just seeing where it goes. Right
Okay.
now, I'm in the process of writing a Dungeons and Dragons themed album, Broken Traps and Plotted Mishaps, Tale of Belrose Ultimate, which, aside from my other project that I have in the works called Critical Labs, which is 20 artists, 20 tracks,
Yeah.
both are going to be very lengthy, very expensive. Scum on Critical Labs is easily the most expensive collab I've done to date.
All right. Oh yeah. Oh my neck. Hold on. I don't know what the hell's going on. Oh, that really. I don't know. My neck feels like there's a rod being shoved into it. Um. Writing process. Oh, what makes your music different or stand out from everyone else in your specific genre?
In my specific genre, underground or nerdcore
Just all
in
around,
general.
all around. Just
Um,
rap in general.
I don't take myself incredibly seriously, and I mean that respectfully to everybody that's listening.
Okay.
It's like everybody that you hear in the underground, for the most part, it's like I'm the best thing since sliced bread, and I'm gonna bring hip hop back to its roots, and like everybody else sucks. And over here, I am over in the corner, like, what up? I'll take a sandwich. I'm not I'm not the greatest thing since sliced bread. I'm not even the best thing since toasted bread. I'm not even the best thing since bread. It's like I'm here doing my thing. Like, what up? You want to collab? Cool. If not, I don't give a shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Actually, that kind of rose a question from a viewer. King Cutta actually asked if you would want to squash the beef with him because he's grown and realized like things and stuff, you know, and that's basically what he said in less words, I guess.
I got no problem squashing the beef.
Okay. Okay, cool. Cool. Definitely.
We got water on the bridge now, man.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Definitely. Um
I'll have to get all of the accounts unblocked. No disrespect, man, but I blocked a lot of accounts.
no, I get it. I get it. Um things happen and since the beginning of I think it was this year, he's realized a lot, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We won't really get into that because I think that's more of a personal. We
Yeah,
won't.
I
Yeah.
get you.
But yeah, definitely. Hell yeah. I'm glad that's what I'm here for, man, is networking and just spreading the love and helping push everybody's dreams. You know what I mean? Like
Absolutely.
I I've been having a hard time, and then I just got I started I'm not gonna lie, because of the interviews I started getting a little hateful. I'm like, man, everybody else is doing their thing, and I can't even get one song out right now.
I kind of
Like
feel the same way with speedrunning. I'm with another group called Midwest Speed Fest, and I have a lot of people, especially within the staff circle, that's like, yeah, I just got into EDQ, SGDQ. I got on Hot Fix for like the upteenth time, and here I am, like, what up on some backyard wrestling though? It's like, get
right.
some representation of the greatest game in professional speedrunning. It's like, name one other supposed bargain bin game that has as much drive as I do. You can't, because there's none. I got more drive than all the Shaq Fu runners put together. Reluctantly, Shaq Fu is also a game I've run in the past. I'm not proud of it.
Wait, what game?
Shaq Fu.
What's that?
It's like Mortal Kombat, but with Shaq Fu and terrible.
Bushak Fu.
Yeah, Shaq Fu. It was the worst video game of like the late 90s or the late 80s, early 90s.
I
It was
totally missed
so
that one.
bad that there was a website dedicated to destroying every single copy of the game.
Kind of like the ET game.
Yeah, but like worse.
Oh man.
Supposedly it was supposed to be a tournament fighter. It was supposed to be a basketball game with Shaq. But then he wanted too many changes, and they were going to do a basketball game. And
Okay.
then Shaq was like, "Hey, can you make this more like Mortal Kombat?" And Shaq who was born. It was horrible. It was so bad. It has a cult following, and it had a remake, 2016, and it was bad. I
um
have a sealed copy of this piece of crap. It's bad. I own a lot of
uh, hey man, hey, the fact that you know about that, that's amazing, because I had no idea that Shaquille O'Neal did that.
Yeah, Shaquille O'Neal has its own video game. Uh, Charles Barkley has his own video game, and it was so bad they turned it into an RPG. And it's called Barkley Shut Up and Jam Guide, and it's amazing. It's a fever dream.
Man. Oh.
There's a lot of obscure crap in speedrunning you would not believe.
um, where was I? Um, do you do everything, writing, recording, beats, mixing, mastering, all that
Writing
stuff?
and recording, I do myself. Producing, I send that up to I send that via carrier pigeon to one Kansas City K. The
Okay.
man is harder to get in contact than the federal government. I swear to God. No disrespect
He
to him, but
is too, though. He really,
it's like whenever I
realistically
talk to
is.
people about him, it's like, man, I love him, but it's like I'm going through so many carrier pigeons getting to that man.
Yo, another one, dude. I would probably have to send a letter via Paul Revere, and have him yelling and like, forget this letter. He's like, ah, you know what I
Um,
mean. But
but it's like
anyway,
mixing and mastering I have done by Canna. Beats, obviously, as I said, I don't take myself seriously. I will look for beats anywhere, YouTube, Battleville, and I'm nominated. It's like wherever.
yeah.
My written folder of like produced crap is like 5 or 6 gigs of the same beats that I've held on to since 2012, 2013.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure half the beats, well, not even half, 99% of the beats I didn't get the license to.
Yo, you remember? Oh, sorry. I'm drifting back to the another like a previous conversation in the interview, when you said it's a fever, the game was a fever dream.
Yeah.
You know what game, or yeah, Gameland. You know what game for me, like, as an adult now, was a huge fever dream?
What's up?
think it's Kirby's Dream Land 3 or whatever, the one where you can ride hamsters and stuff.
We actually had Kirby's Dream Land at this past Speedermiser, which is the charity that I run,
Yeah.
where we take speedrunners and we take the submissions from all them runners and we shuffle them all up. So everybody learns a new game and runs it in marathon study. Well, for this past event, we took 5 non-speedrunners, so people that have never done a run in their life, doing their very first runs.
Oh man.
We are so of the 5 people that we had, 3 of them dropped. It's Speedermiser, so people are known to drop whatever.
Yep.
I don't need my hair. Um, the first wild card that we had for that event, I actually did a run at Kirby's Dreamland, and it was amazing.
Oh hell yeah. See, I love the game, but man, every time I played it, I actually had a fever, so it felt like it was actually a dream. So that's what I'm saying. Like I was like, dude, fever dream. I'm like, no, wait, no, that brings me back to Kirby's Dream Land 3 or whatever. I can't. Yeah, whatever. Whichever one is the one you can ride on.
Kirby is a series I never touched.
Dude, I loved Kirby.
Like there's.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, there we go. I thought I dropped for a second. I mean.
Oh, yep. No, you did actually.
Okay.
Yep, it's all good.
There are so many games, not even as speedruns, but as like a casual thing that I've slept on for years. The Persona series is one that I'm getting into now, which funny enough, I actually sitting on my desktop. This game right here has 101 hours minimum for the story. Do you know how many games have shorter completion times? Do you know how many times I can beat something like Forbidden Memories in 100 hours? Many.
I got a question. Did you waste your money on that game Rain?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
At least I don't think I did.
It's basically like a reading game the whole time, and you're just pressing X to watch a, and then you're making selections, like not even like that game. What's the one where with the knight and the dragon? Dragon's Lair.
I was gonna say the Knight and the Dragon. You're gonna have to get way more specific.
Dragon's Lair. Dragon's Lair.
Okay,
yeah.
I was gonna say because like the Knight and the Dragon. That's
Yeah, like it was not even anything.
All RPGs out nowadays.
Like at least Dragon's Lair had some skill to it. Like this game literally has absolutely no interaction to it, and my friend recommended the whole series, and like it was like 3 different games, and I wasted. I have to say I have to wait. I wasted about $60 to $90 on all 3 games, and I was like, I'm never buying a game recommendation from you again.
That sounds horrible.
Yes, it was. I like a challenge. You know what I mean? It when I'm just sitting there pressing X, I could have just watched a movie instead.
I could recommend you a game that's like even less input than that.
What's that?
Barney's Hide and Seek game. It is a game that is so easy to beat. You can put it in your Sega Genesis, turn the power on, no controller connected, and the game will beat itself. I'm not kidding. There's an entire leaderboard dedicated to no controller runs. In fact, they've gone a step above. So keep in mind, it's a game that you can beat with no controller. There is a co-op, any percent, no controller category.
Okay.
And the leaderboard is wild. There have been children, dogs, entire marathons submitted to that leaderboard. And I spent $10 on a completed copy.
Oh man, that's too funny. It just plays right through,
start to finish. And the game will prompt you to press a button. It's like press a button when you see a friend. Press a button when you see a present. Let's play with the fucking xylophone. I don't know. Like I said, I own a lot of wacky shit in my collection.
That's okay. That's okay. I get it because, like I said, I just started collecting Pokemon cards again, and I started obsessing over the rares and just binding all the commons and
I do the
uncommons.
same thing with GameCube games because them fuckers are expensive.
I bet. I bet because those when they got ruined, they got ruined.
Not even that. It's like the GameCube as a whole was deemed a failure console, but it had so many bangers. You
Wait,
had
it
Pokemon
was?
Colosseum, Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. You had Animal Crossing. You had all of like the Nintendo staples, Twilight Princess, Super Mario Sunshine,
Super Smash Brothers.
Super Smash Bros. Melee,
Yeah.
which Nintendo to this day is trying to bury
Wait, why?
because like Nintendo has a nasty habit of trying to and succeeding in shutting down Super Smash Bros. Melee tournaments. They don't like the people cling on to this game that was released in 2001. They would rather you go play the new Nintendo Switch version.
Yeah.
Nintendo genuinely hates its fans, and you can do more research on that. I won't elaborate because if we do, we'll be here till 3 o'clock in the morning. I will end on this. There is a reason that every single Nintendo console I own in my house is modded, including this 3DS, which has a capture card put in. This fucking thing cost me $400. But I can stream a physical 3DS. So 400 well spent.
So, wait, I'm so confused. Um, because I actually own a Switch. Yeah. Um, so what's the difference between Melee and the newer one? I am definitely
Melee
curious.
has significantly more tech. Um, the new Smash Brothers has some of that old tech, but it's not as good.
Okay.
Like you can do more competitively in Melee than you can in like Ultimate.
Oh, like option wise.
Not even option wise, like techniques. There's so much more variety.
All right.
Like personally, if you were to give me a choice between watching competitive Melee versus competitive like Smash Bros. Ultimate, I'm gonna choose Melee every time.
Yeah, no, honestly, I honestly felt like Ultimate felt like a little bit more easier to play button mashing wise.
Well, don't get me wrong, Melee or Ultimate is still a good game,
Yeah.
even though they didn't put in Waluigi.
Yeah.
Fuckers.
Wait, they did what?
They didn't put in Waluigi,
No, they didn't.
but they'll put in like 800 Fire Emblem characters and Steve from Minecraft.
Uh,
They won't
how
put in Waluigi.
how many packages of characters do they have at this point?
I think like they ended at like 10. I think 10 packages of characters. I'm not too sure. The last time I bought a Switch game was
Yeah, see,
too
I
long.
on my neck. What the hell? Oh, there it is.
There you go.
Oh, there's like an air bubble or something.
That's the way that's what happens.
Um, all right, so shit. Oh, where can we find your music?
So there's Spotify. I don't know the link. Just look up Path of the Fat. It's the only thing I have up there right now. Twitch.tv/DJ underscore Phatzo. There's Twitter at Original Phatzo, Phatso. There's Facebook, facebook.com/official Phatzo. Instagram, same thing. Discord,
All right.
DJ underscore Phatzo. Um, That's about it. I don't do too much.
All right. Hell yeah. Um. Uh. 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 uh, uh. Merchandise.
Merchandise, nothing. I have
Nothing.
no merchandise.
None. None for music. But how about other things? Oh. Oh. What happened? Beep. 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 There you are.
There I am. Here I
Welcome
am.
back.
Gotta love Comcast. Anyway, you were saying
um. Uh. I said
merchandise.
yes. You said zero merchandise for music, or
In terms of physical merchandise, I got nothing. In terms
okay.
of singles, I do have the Survivor single between myself, Canna CDK, and Scum.
Okay.
And every cent made from that single, to choose your own price, minimum $2, every single cent of that will go towards Speedermiser. This is the part where I would have said the Trevor Project, but they just laid off 12% of their staff during a union negotiation. Yeah, so negotiating in bad faith, fuck them.
Yeah.
So Speedermiser is looking for a new charity. The one we are looking at is Somos Familia Valley, which is basically how do I put this? It's social services um, for the LGBTQ community in California.
Okay.
They are relatively small time, so our money that we raise during Speedermiser 4 will have more of an impact.
All right. Do, do, do.
So, and that is available at bandcamp.com slash, I forget a lot.
That's all right. I do too, but for other reasons.
Here it is. Fatso.bandcamp.com slash, just go to bandcamp.com. Just look up Fatso on Bandcamp.
Look
I'm
up
not, I'm not
Fatso
going
at
to read
me.
off the whole 800 character URL.
I totally knocked my cord, and now my thing is flashing, and I really, really, really hope that I do not cause anyone an epileptic seizure at this point when they view this, because that would really, really suck.
It
Um,
really would.
I usually have it you know what? I'm going to get up and fix it because I just caught that. All right, go fix this.
There you
There we
go.
go.
That's what you're looking for.
Oh, my head. Ooh, my head. Maybe I'm going to have one. Shit. All right. Um. Got into that. Oh, what are your current projects, and are there any release dates?
So the speedrunning EP, which comes out October 13th, it is finalized as much as it's going to get finalized. The project's been started over twice. That comes out October 13th on Bandcamp. The Tale of Bel Roselderwin is in the works. I'm still looking for artists to collaborate with on crits and collabs. In terms of speedrunning, I just started this massive project. It's so massive I needed a fucking binder for it. It is 172 wrestling related speedruns with 100 open world records that I will be claiming every single one of them. So that's SmackDown versus Raw, 2006, 2007, 2008, 9, 10, 11, WWE 12, 13, 2K 14, 15, 16, 18. I would have done 2K 20, but the game's broken, and I'm not in favor of running a 10-hour category that's 90% cutscenes. If I wanted to do that, I'd run the PS2 version of Final Fantasy X. But
Final Fantasy X.
2K15, I'm gonna just show one thing off.
Which one's that?
It's the it was the first one released on the PS4.
Wait, Final Fantasy
So
10.
I have all these handwritten notes.
So I haven't played that one yet. Was it
It's
good?
available on PS3 and PS3, Xbox 360, PS4, and Xbox One.
Oh wait, maybe.
It's the one with John Cena on the front.
John Cena?
John Cena.
Cena? What?
I see what you did there. But no. So I just want to show this off. This is my page for 2K15. Oh, right, forgot. So that's one page. That's the second page. This one game has it's 72 categories I want to run. And it has 70 open world records.
Damn.
And I will be taking them all. And that's 70 world records combined between the previous gen Xbox 360 and PS3 and the next gen of Xbox One and PS4. I sold my Xbox One, so I will be doing these on PS4.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Absolutely. So I dubbed this quest recently as my my quest to become the ultimate wrestling speedrunner.
Oh yeah.
Because nobody's going to challenge me for my open world records in backyard wrestling. I'm coming for the rest of them.
How many more are left?
I got one today, so
Oh shit.
99 world records to go, 170 categories to go.
Whoo, bro.
I did also very briefly hold the AEW Fight Forever. What the hell is that? The Fight Forever Road to Elite category. I briefly held that world record for about 4 days.
Now where do these get recorded in the Guinness Book of World Records?
No, speedrun.com, which is like the main hub for speedrunning.
Okay, so why aren't these recognized in the Guinness Book of World Records?
Because there's too many of them.
Oh, that's
There's
ridiculous.
way too many. The only ones that get recognized by like Guinness are the ones that get uploaded by like Twin Galaxies, which is hilarious because the two top people from Twin Galaxies got caught cheating.
What?
Yeah. The Dragster World Record holder was caught splicing. Billy Mitchell was caught using emulators and I think either did sue or has pending litigation to sue Twin Galaxies, and he failed both times. Billy Mitchell is a piece of shit. But like in terms of like the actual speed running,
yeah.
The ones that get recognized are like your Ocarina of Times, your SM64s, etc.
Okay. So basically, you're really popular.
Like your overall like if I were to go to a random stranger and it's like name a popular video game.
Yeah, they're going to be like Mario 64 or Super Mario Brothers of any kind, basically.
Yeah, Super Mario Brothers, holy crap, that is a competitive game. Like they're not even competing for seconds; they're competing for milliseconds now. Like when there's a second taken off a world record for Super Mario Brothers 1, it's a big deal. I think it's like 4 minutes 56 seconds right now for the world record.
4 minutes and 56 seconds to beat all of Mario?
All of Mario 1, yeah. Ocarina of Time just went through a whole major leaderboard change so that they cut out that whole 2-minute opening cutscene. So the category went from, I think, 5 or 6 minutes to beat the game to 2 or 3.
Wait. Which game?
Ocarina of Time.
2 minutes and what?
Here, I'm going to pull up the world record right now.
And how the hell did they do that?
I don't have the time nor the
just glitching or
oh yeah, extreme glitching. Ocarina of Time was a very broken game.
Yep.
Yep, I just looked it up. So the world record for Ocarina of Time right now stands at 3 minutes and 50 seconds. And that was set 2 months ago.
Whew.
Ocarina of Time is stupid busted. It's not like it's so busted. There's not enough glue in the world to hold it together.
Now,
Nintendo is amazing at making memorable games that the general public will play start to finish without it breaking. But in terms of making games that speedrunners can't crack or consoles that modders can't break into, they're horrible.
yeah.
The Nintendo Switch was cracked in a week.
That's cool.
The
That's
Nintendo Wii was
ridiculous.
cracked with a pair of tweezers.
Wait. What?
Yeah, the very first Nintendo Wii mod to get homebrew running was done with a pair of tweezers.
I'm so confused, but I believe you. Like,
Yeah, Nintendo makes great games, great systems, and horrible design choices in terms of security.
so they're just basically like, oh, we're gonna make it so that you can just do this right here. All you gotta
It's
do
like
is
we're gonna it's like, oh, there's this massive crack in our security, and they'll just put a piece of duct tape over it. Problem solved. I'll put it to you this way: the exploit for the Nintendo Switch was so broken, there was no physical patch that Nintendo could release. They had to recall all of the Nintendo Switches that they had in stores, physically patch them, and then send them back. By the way, this was after they had sold about 10 million units worldwide.
um. I got a question. Does that include one of the Super Smash Brothers limited edition?
Super Smash Bros. Limited Edition Switch?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Sweet.
That was like that was the exploit for that system was released. So it's like the first. It all depends on your Switch's serial number, and there's a website you can go to and plug in your Switch's serial number, and
Yep.
it'll tell you if it's moddable or not.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
What? So basically, like, interesting. You need like an old one.
you need like a day, like any Switch that was sold within the first week or so,
Okay. Okay.
and you can get them stupid cheap on eBay. I think I got mine for $150 for tablet only.
Oh, damn. Well, I
Mhm.
mean, the Joy-Cons, I mean, you can
So it's
buy
like
them anywhere.
150, $200 for a Nintendo Switch moddable tablet. Drop another $70 on Joy Cons. You're still saving $30.
Right.
Yeah, I when I say I have a very strong stance against Nintendo, I mean it, and I fucking hate that company because of all like again, I'm not going to get into it. I buy all of my Nintendo products secondhand or I mod it.
Okay. Okay.
Like I have 7 Nintendo Wii's in my house right now. Every single one of them is modded. There's not that many consoles in my house that aren't modded. In fact, the only systems in my house that aren't modded are all cartridge based.
So I gotta ask, is the rumor that if you get caught, they'll fry your system?
What?
Yes, I heard that. All right, so there's this myth that I had going around as a kid. You get caught with a modded system,
No,
um,
absolutely not.
it'll
There'd be no
be
way.
it'll be fried from the inside out, basically.
No, there'd be no way. And even if so, it'd be impossible to detect it,
Interesting.
right? And even if it were a thing, it's like what's to stop it from going off accidentally? Little Timmy's playing, Super Mario 64, Nintendo catches on fire, burns the entire house down. Timmy's parents die in a horrible fire, and now he's looking for somebody to sue at 10 years old.
True.
It'd be a PR nightmare.
Interesting. Huh. So, I guess that myth's wrapped up real fast.
Myth busted.
um, let's see now. We got into projects and release dates, right? Yeah. Oh, oh!
Not again.
All right.
Fucking
So
internet. Yeah, I'm gonna go get like Comcast tomorrow morning.
all right. So we got into projects and release dates, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So you've worked with Scum and CDK recently.
Yep.
Who are some people you'd like to work with in the future?
Like in terms of artists,
As far as, yeah, any
like
artist in the
any
world,
label, any.
anywhere, anytime, like any day.
Honestly, there's a handful of LSP artists I'd like to work with.
Okay.
Hex Rated is one I'd like to work with. Damian Quinn was one I wanted to work with in 2020. Um, who I was about ready to pay for, as well as Scum, but circumstances came up to where I had to cancel that. So Damian Quinn is definitely one. Hex Rated is one who I've come to chit chat with here and now since I moderate the Snuff Over Everywhere page,
Yeah.
which I've shared a couple of details with you with.
Yeah.
You're obviously one I'd like to collaborate with, and since the whole beef with Kutta is
Oh. Oh shit.
hello.
All right. So since the whole beef with Cutter Squad, that's
Since the
what
whole
we got.
the whole beef.
Okay. Sorry. Oh. Is oh.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Okay. So we're getting.
Yeah, I want to collab with Kutta. All right, moving on.
Okay.
God damn, I'm gonna fucking kick Comcast ass.
It's okay. At least we got the audio. That's all that matters. Okay, so Kutta, and then how about anyone maybe outside of underground music, maybe like there was like a rock band from your childhood you like. There's something.
Honestly, not really. I don't. There's not too many artists that I listened to back then that I still listen to now. I mean, the ones that I was into for a bit. I grew up and found out that they were all giant pieces of shit.
Makes
Like
sense. Makes sense.
conflicting beliefs and all that. It's like can't do it.
Yeah. Yep. No, I get that. Um, let's see. Ow. Where am I? How long do you see yourself doing music for?
Uh, either until I either do something stupid, get successful, or I get successful at speedrunning, whichever comes first.
Okay. Okay. And I'm guessing there is money in it.
In speedrunning, probably. In music, I'll never see a dime of it. I still haven't even recoup my losses from POTP,
Yeah.
and I never will. Like the speedrunning EP has significantly less costs, mainly because I stole all my beats.
Yeah.
Um, I'll never recoup all the losses from that. Definitely never see the recoup of losses from crits and collabs, the Tale of Elros album. Like I'm nearly at $1,000 for crits and collabs. Ain't no way I'm seeing a dime of that back.
Oh yeah, no, I get that. I've already invested in like a business LLC, and I don't have like all my artists, I'm going to tell you straight up, haven't even like picked up their pen or pad or just off their mics yet. So I'm like, okay, I'm not going to just hand over a whole ass like microphone and MacBook Pro.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like I know I'll never see a dime of that. Speed earning
Right.
until I hit like a partnership with Twitch, which I won't. I never will because my
Yeah.
streaming schedule is so inconsistent. Um, but I know that I've played a hand in raising literal tens of thousands of dollars for various charities. Um, with the Trevor Project, obviously, almost $4,300
Damn.
in 12-month calendar period. and we are looking to raise a lot of money for Somos Familia Valley. So
Hell yeah.
I don't do it because it's profitable. I do it because of the passion.
Hell yeah.
That's why I am the first hip hop artist slash speedrunner. I call myself the first speedrunner to sequence break the rap game. Hell of an introduction too.
Hell yeah. Uh, what else can we expect in the future? I mean, maybe something outside of speedrunning and um, just music per se. Maybe like music videos or a movie or you know.
Music videos has been something I've been trying to get off the ground since even before the first album launched. And I got close twice,
Okay.
and then both times that fell through. Um, I was gonna have Grim Singmuff come out and shoot a video for Path of the Fat. That fell through. No fault on Grim.
Yo, yo. Right
Yo,
now, that's another motherfucker that's so hard to get a hold of.
yeah,
That
yeah.
one you have
That one you gotta
you're
like.
sending snail mail,
It's not even that.
literally.
It's like to contact Grim. It's like you gotta draw the specific, insignia in the ground with, with red sand, light a bunch of candles, read some weird foreign fucking phrase, and then hope it goes through.
Yeah,
You either get your
exactly.
message or you lose your soul. It's like, roll the dice.
Yeah, you can't exactly. Contacting him is definitely really hard.
It's like you need like a sixth, eighth, 15th, and 32nd sense to contact that man.
I heard the best way to get the answer to your questions is go out, get grounded with bare feet, and hug a tree and ask it your question. It's got to be the biggest and oldest tree you can find, though.
There you go. But yeah, right now I am taking. I say that I'm taking a break from speedrunning and music to focus on my mental health. That is a fat lie.
Yeah.
I was in the middle of a break, and then the whole fiasco with the Trevor project happened. Had to come back and formulate a game plan. And I'm like, well, if I'm already off my break from speedrunning, screw it. I'm gonna come back to music as well. So
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
it
And
was a great 3 weeks I had for a break.
I'm not gonna lie. It's I get that because my mental health hasn't been so great lately.
I
Um.
get that.
Uh. And then I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm behind on editing the interviews and stuff. I'm not really too worried about it because the more I procrastinate to post it, the more views it actually gets, which is really weird because it's like it picks up better on the algorithm or something.
Definitely.
Um,
A lot going on in both worlds, I gotta say.
huh?
I said a lot going on in both worlds.
Oh yeah, definitely. Um, shit, we already got to the future, so that leads us to the last question of the interview, and that is if you had, you got to think genie rules. So, okay, genie
Right.
rules. You rub the magic lamp, genie pops up. He says, "If you have three wishes, what would they be?"
Be debt free for
Okay,
the remainder of my days. My family and friends taken care of, and
okay.
for Damian Quinn to fucking release Sick and Hard. God damn it, we've been waiting since 2020 for this shit.
Uh, yo, so I haven't heard from Damian Quinn in so long. What is going on with him?
No idea. The man is radio silent, and then when he comes back, it's to announce some big project or feature on a tour or some shit.
That's what I'm saying. I haven't heard from him. Like I haven't really seen him active much. Ruckus just I mean.
Did Ruckus got released again?
He just released don't don't glamorize rats or something like that.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Uh dude, I loved it because I know what it's about, and being on being on the inside of the knowing for like stuff like that. It was like pretty cool because I was like, man, um I'm not going to get into details, but let's just say a lot of
Understandable.
things happened where he had to take a time out again, unfortunately, and it was over some stupid bullshit that was totally unjustifiable.
Right.
And I don't blame him. For being upset because, dude, uh, I'd become quite upset as well. And I think his new single definitely describes that feeling that he's feeling. Stop glamorizing these fuckers that just uh because I mean, I understand as an adult there are times you have to pick up that phone and make that phone call that you don't want to make. But
Sometimes in life we're given bad decisions, and both of them are bad, but you still have to choose.
right, and sometimes you'll be in a situation where you find yourself maybe all right, honestly, I'm at the point where if I find myself in a situation where I'm getting pulled over by the cops, I'm trying to explain my situation because honestly, I just got a case dismissed. Like, that's pretty good shit for where I was and where I'm at now. Like, uh, I used to get cases and I'd get the, well, maybe not maximum, but they were like, okay, you're paying this fine and some community service. And it's like, oh man. And that, I never got in trouble for the big shit. The big shit, the big shit, the big shit always went under the radar. I never really quite understood why. Maybe I have like a fallen angel watching over me.
Fair, fair.
Like, I can't say it's an angel, I can't say it's a demon, it's probably something in between there. So probably a fallen angel. That's like fuck hell, fuck heaven, fuck everything. Oh, but seriously, I was just like, oh man. Um, so what else we got going on? We want to peep out this new song you got out.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like I said, it's myself, Kansas City K, Scum. Um, it's probably one of the only times you're going to hear Scum on a non in a not having a doing a non murdery snuffy um, track. It's weird.
Wait, say again.
It's a non-violent Scum track.
That exists.
I guess I showed it to Hex, and Hex was like, I think that's the only time I've heard Scum not murder 1,000 people on a track.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, wait. Usually he's like ripping out spines and stuff. Like,
No,
like
Yeah, it's like I even said, like, hey man, this is like super not your average style, and it's like if you want to do it, cool. If not, I 100% understand. He's like, dude, I know the charity you're talking about because we were raising for the Trevor Project at the time. It's like, hell yeah, I'll do it.
Hell yeah.
And it was like a 48-hour turnaround. It was even more hilarious because during the charity event, I sent him a message and he sent me a voice message back, like saying, like, yeah, man, we'll, if you want me to promote driving. And he was hitting so many potholes. He hit a bunch of potholes. He's like, damn, dog, these potholes being extra gangster today.
All right. So let's get into this.
Exactly.
Oh shit. Damn. That was dope as shit.
Thank you.
Fuck, man, that was all right, dude. Like, I don't even know how to describe that. Like, What? Honestly, you got a unicorn right there. I'm just saying, you've got a unicorn right there. You better put that unicorn out there. Like, damn, bro, that what? That fucking slap, man.
And it's it's got a bit of history to it. So in any interview that people have asked me about speedrunning, it's like, well, what's your background with speedrunning? How did you get started? It's like anybody that brings up their history, it's like, oh yeah, I got interested because of this game when I was a kid, or my friends encouraged me. My history of speedrunning is everybody told me it was a dumb idea and shit all over it. Like my first marathon that I organized, which was purely emulated by Games Done Quick, we raised $17 for a women's shelter.
Okay.
And the venue, which is a youth center that I volunteered at, handcuffed it and tried to stop it at every opportunity. That was in 2014. So 9 years later, we would go on to raise $4,000, over 4,000.
That's
The
pretty
exact
awesome.
number is $4,420.97.
Hell yeah.
And it's like everybody told me it'd be a dumb idea, and you have those kids that are talented as hell in their childhood as an artist, and then you have adults come in and just smack the crap out of the passion and just knocks out of them.
Yep.
So I am a survivor of that.
No, I get that.
I'm also a survivor of trauma and abuse. My family actually, a significant amount of my family actually cut ties with me because I came out about that.
Oh damn.
So there's a lot of things that I've survived.
Yeah.
And I almost gave up, but as the song says, I am a survivor.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah. You gotta keep pushing, man. You gotta keep
music
pushing.
and speed running and just anything. Like people, like speedrunners didn't necessarily shit on my idea of Speedermiser, but they gave me a long list of, it's like, well, what if A through W happen? I'm like, well, A through X, Y, and Z happen, and we're still kicking ass.
Right.
So it's like I'm a survivor of a lot of things.
Oh yeah.
And I will still continue to be a survivor.
Oh yeah.
And anybody that doesn't like that can eat a fat bag of dicks. They can eat alphabet soup and choke on the D.
Making sure it's big, hairy, and sweaty, like
Exactly.
like nasty sweaty, like stinks like bologna.
Exactly.
Bologna and tuna.
There's a nasty sandwich for you.
Yo, that's our song right there. We come up with the nastiest ideas for sandwiches, and we just rap about that. Because I would eat all these sandwiches.
Good Lord.
Oh.
You crazy.
Oh man, that would be funny though. It would be funny. I really think. Oh, that would be a whole nother stepping outside my comfort zone in a different direction.
That's not just stepping out of your comfort zone. That's going to a whole new zone.
Yes. Yeah.
He has a whole new definition of the word funk. Takes it, redefines it, spells it all differently, puts a Q in there for some reason. That's funk. F-U-N-Q.
And the funny thing is that right now I'm stepping out on so many different comfort zones. Like right now I'm working on an R&B type song, and I have no idea. Like I can't say I have no idea. So basically I'm gonna drop this little tidbit here so that it's a little hidden gem, because I'm not gonna say it anywhere else. Basically, wait, what was I saying? I got so involved with talking about details. Oh no! Oh, was I talking about a song?
I don't know what you were talking about. You were talking about sandwiches, then we got into funk, and then you brought up a single, and there's not a compass large enough to
Oh,
help me get unlost.
okay. So the R&B song. Okay, yeah. Um. Oh, okay, I'm gonna drop this little tidbit here. Basically, um, how it's gonna go is it's gonna come out as like your summertime love song. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, summer vibes. We're gonna go. You're my babe. You know what I mean? Like, but in reality, what it's gonna be about. You know what it's gonna be about?
So
It's all in my name. It's all in my name. It's all in my name.
I know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna make Mary Jane a Mary Jane R&B song that everybody's gonna think's about an actual human being, but it's about a plant.
That's the way to do it.
um, so that little knowledge bomb is dropped here, and that I'm never ever going to explain that again to anyone, because I feel like it should be a surprise that you figure, like a little Easter egg, you kind of figure out yourself. Like you find the clues leading up to it, and then like, oh, bam, real life Easter egg.
There you go.
Oh, and the funny thing is I've actually kind of left the trail leading up to this interview. So I think being a speedrunner and a gamer and like just in general like a musician as well. I think that was like what's the French term, the piece of resistance or whatever.
Piece
The
de resistance.
yes, yeah, yes, yeah. I don't speak French even though I am French. Tells you what the government does to you and your heritage.
Uh,
You can't speak this language here. I mean, you can, but you gotta. Let's not get into that. You gotta
yeah.
actually go to school. You actually gotta go to school to learn French. But man, thank you for coming back and doing this interview because last time it got all fucked up on Instagram. And shout out
Yeah.
to Instagram for sucking asshole.
Yeah. I have Instagram. I don't use the damn thing. I
No,
probably should, but
honestly,
you know,
I stopped posting to it because it was another platform I had to stress about, and honestly, fuck it, seriously.
exactly.
Instagram is full of fake ass drug peddlers trying to get you caught by the DEA, and then you got
Drug peddlers and influencer
hoes,
thoughts.
yeah, hoes everywhere. Like, it doesn't matter if it's a guy or girl, they're all hoes. They're all trying to sell you something.
That they are.
They're all trying to sell you something. I mean, I'm a hoe when it comes to this music. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm a hoe when it comes to the speedrunning, man. I'll be the first to admit it.
I love music. It's my passion. It's my dream. Well, I mean, not just music. I guess entertainment in general. Like that's why I did an entertainment company, not just like, oh, I want to do a record label or oh, I want to do a
Right.
production company. No, I want to do an entertainment company. I want to do everything and anything. Like you want like I'm just saying, you want to get involved with a soprano, I'm gonna get you some. You know what I'm
Like
saying?
my only goal with the speedrunning is I eventually would like to run at a Games Done Quick event. And if you don't know what that is, Games Done Quick is essentially the WrestleMania of speedrunning. It is the best of the best.
Wait, which one?
Games Done Quick.
Games Done Quick. What's that?
It's the WrestleMania of speedrunning. It's the Super Bowl of speedrunning.
Oh, okay, okay. So like, the Major League playoffs, or
It's like, yeah, pretty much.
okay, yeah.
It's
See,
the
see,
World Series.
I was really before actually. Believe it or not, here's another little knowledge bomb. Before I got into music, as like being bullied and shit. Um, I was into baseball. I used to be really into baseball, and I was really good. Like I could have gone pro, but if I wasn't bullied and stuff in my new school where I moved, I would have actually tried out for the team instead of getting into drugs and alcohol.
Yeah. But yeah, it's the criteria for GDQ events. They're kind of secretive, but it's like, you know, for like big games like SM64, if you're a top tier runner, they'll break their necks trying to get you in. If you're somebody that like me that has, a couple people in their community, it's a little harder, but whatever, they'll get you in.
Oh
But
yeah,
if you're like a one runner, if you run a game that has one runner in it and that person is you, it's damn near impossible.
yeah,
But I want to be the first person to get into a Games Done Quick with a community of one, a one runner game, because backyard wrestling has been shown off at 9 or 10 different events.
yeah,
10 for sake of argument, 9 of which have been done by me.
yeah.
Previous speedrunners, we actually had Kevin Gill, who was the lead developer of backyard wrestling, commentating one of my runs.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
Yeah,
I
that
know
was
he
that
does
was
a podcast nowadays, right?
no.
No, he don't do that no more.
He's looking for another vet. He's looking for another host,
Oh, he's looking for another host.
like what's the word I'm looking for? A place to host it.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, he was super on board with doing commentating a run, and that was like, despite the run not being, it was a great run despite a couple of hiccups. It was easily one of my most favorite runs that I've done, and shoutouts to KG for that.
Yeah,
But I want to make it into a major event that has backyard wrestling at it. I want to. There's a content creator called Summoning Soul
no, my
that
question.
does
Okay.
um,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
what is it, documentaries on various speed games, um, Super Mario Brothers, Punch Out, Mario Sunshine, various other games, a couple of niche ones. Like I want backyard, not even backyard wrestling as a whole, but like my career as a speedrunner to be featured on a Summoning Salt documentary, featuring that title right there, and the greatest game in professional speedrunning, because nobody in this community, whether they're their world record holder for whatever top tier game, or there's somebody starting out, it's like, ain't nobody have my drive.
Yeah. Hell yeah. So I got a question. Are you doing backyard wrestling too as well?
Backyard Wrestling 2 is the game that I hold the world records in. I
Okay.
hold Eastern, Western, World, and 100% as world records.
Oh, yeah.
Backyard Wrestling 1 I don't touch. That game's too broken for my liking.
Too broken?
Uh, how do I put this? When you pick up if the opponent picks up an item, you could be 4 planets away, and it will hit you with frame perfect accuracy every single time.
That's
Um,
really
yeah,
aggravating.
it really is, and it's like a traditional match will go combo, grapple, 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 combo, finisher, pin. It is the one record I do not actively persist, and I never will.
I don't blame you.
I've got too much to do with backyard wrestling too as a whole. 100% has a minimum of 20 minutes of time saves minimum. Eastern and Eastern can be still taken below a 26-minute time. Western could probably be taken sub hour. World has about 15 minutes of time saves. 100% has a minimum of 20 minutes of time save. So all four records are still open, but
Okay.
who's going to challenge me for them?
Right.
As of yesterday, or not yesterday, the 15th, I celebrated 5 years as Backyard Wrestling 2 World Champion.
Damn.
Roman Reigns ain't got shit on me.
Yo, so I gotta ask, what is up with the wrestling belt in the background?
Yeah, let me grab that for you.
Hell yeah. Just one more little, Easter egg before we wrap it up.
So, as I said, I run the greatest game in professional speedrunning.
Okay.
This is the richest prize in professional speedrunning.
Hell
This
yeah.
is an actual wrestling belt. You can see that. Backyard Wrestling 2
Oh,
World Champion. This has various signatures from artists and other speedrunners across the entire belt.
that's
Every
awesome.
convention I go to, this is over my shoulder 9 times out of 10.
Hell yeah.
So it is my signature. It's what's the word I'm looking for? It's what defines me.
Okay.
I could have gone down to what is it, like Walmart, and gotten me a cheapo $20 WWE belt. No, I went and spent $150 and got my own custom one.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So
That's your grill.
exactly,
Your bling per se.
exactly.
Okay. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, man. Well, this has been a great interview. I hope you have a great night, and
You as well.
I will definitely let you know when this is up on everything. It may be a little bit.
Sounds good.
It may be a little bit because I'm
Take your time, man.
yeah, catching up still. And
You gotta worry about you, and then when you do worry about you, there's about 10, 15 motherfuckers ahead of me.
yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, man. Well, you have a great night.
Catch you later.